Academy, and in this video I'll be talking about the different kinds of drawings that are followed or used in the building construction. Alright guys, so this is the electrical drawing of our room. Okay, alright, so here you can see it's a double bedded room and here is a twin bedded room. And so these electrical drawings basically give you the arrangement of the lights and arrangement of the switch, how many switches you will have and which switch will operate which light, and number of power sockets that are required and their location, right? And also if your building has a fire alarm system, then it will also provide the drawings for the smoke detectors and also for the hooters or sirens, right? Also the electrical drawings will give you information about the data points, right? So where your LAN port will be or your Wi-Fi access point will be, and also they will give information about where the location of the CCTV and the kind of wire that is required for those CCTV or networking, right? So you might have the coaxial cable or you might have the Cat6 cable. So the Cat6 cable is the trending now. Okay, so let's go and see drawing, right? So here you can see it's a room. So don't look here, just look at this, right? So if you see that, you can see that L is written L8 and L13, L19, L20. So these all are false ceiling lights. Okay, so if you don't understand what they actually means, you can go to the legend at any time and see what they actually mean. Okay, so where is the legend? Alright, so the legend is incomplete here, and but so they are all ceiling lights. Okay, so these two L19, L20, L13, L15. So it means that you'll have a ceiling light at the center of the bed near its foot, and two at this location. And all these are wall lights. So L12, L10. So they are the wall lights, right? So this drawing shows how where the location of your wall light, right? And also you can see that so once you enter your room, okay, so let's begin from here. Once you enter your room, you can see there is a switch. So it has shown 1, 2, 3 and 4 gang, right? So 1, 2, 3 and 4 lines. So it means that it's a 4 gang switch. So 4 gang switch means it will have 4 number of switches. Okay, so to see what these switches will operate, so we have to go to the detail, right? So first one, you will have a master key switch. So that is so if you have been into a hotel room, you'll see that. So you'll be provided with a card, so that will look like your master card or your ATM card, and you have to insert that card into this key switch, right? So once you insert your card into the key switch, then all your lights will glow. Okay, and all your electrical power sockets will operate. Okay, so next you will have a switch. That's the switch for light L1, L2, L3 and L6. So if you find L1, L2, you can find that. So you have to find where is your L1 and L2 and L3. Okay, so they are here. So you can see that here is your L1 is your strip light. So yeah, so this is your strip light. So strip light, if you don't know what that is, just go to the Google and see what that is. Okay, and this is your L1 and L2 is your ceiling light. So L2, L3, so this one is L3 over here, so that is another strip light at the false ceiling. And also L4 is your L3 and L6, right? So L6 is your ceiling light. So it means that this switch, so the switch over here will operate these many lights, so L1, L2, L3 and L6, right? So if you turn this switch on, they will glow, and if you turn off, they will also get turned off, right? So next is that you will have a switch L8A. So it means that it will operate the L8A light, so that is this light, right? And again, next switch is a two-way for L8, L10 and L20. So here you got L8 and L10 and L20 you can find here, right? So this is how you read your electrical drawings. Okay, so here so what this is, right? So this is a musical bell, and here you got a cupboard and you got a light inside a cupboard as well, right? And also you can see okay, so let us see the power socket. So here you can see that there is a point mark, and if you want to know what this point actually is, you'll get the information over here. So it has 2 switches and 1 power socket. So one switch will operate light 15. So you have to find the 15 number of lights. So you can find that. So it's here, right? So that light, and it's a two-way switch for L11, L14 and L16. So L11, L14 and L16 will have a two-way switch. It means that these lights can be operated from another switch as well. Okay, so and you got power socket P2 over here, right? And same here as well, you got your switch gang, right? And you can see your switches and what they operate, and also the power socket and a telephone socket as well, right? And here you can see for the setup box you get power socket and jack for the television. Okay, so this is how your electrical drawing is arranged. Okay, so once you do, so this is the wiring of the room, right? So to know what is the size of the wire and how these wiring, how the electrical components are grouped, you have to go to the DV drawing. So this is called your DV drawing. DV means the distribution box. What happens is that once the main cable enters your building, so there you have a distribution box, that is the main distribution box. Okay, from there the wires go into different rooms, and in each room you got a different distribution box, right? All right, so you can see that this wire, so this is the size of the wire, right? So from conduit from the floor's main DV, so from main DV it goes into the room DV, right? So the room DV, you will have a 32 ampere double pole MCB. So double pole MCB means it will have two poles, right? And it will have two phases, that is neutral and one wire for the phase. Okay, so from that double pole MCB, so one wire will go to the key switch, another wire will go to 6 ampere single pole MCB, and from that MCB the wire will go to power socket 456, and you can locate where your power socket 456 are, right? And from the key switch the wire will go to 25 ampere RCBO, and from that this is how the wires will be distributed, right? So you'll have 1 2 3 4 5 MCBs, and this is 6 ampere MCB, 6 ampere, 16 ampere MCB, right? From this 6 ampere MCB you can see that which lights will be operated, and from the 16 ampere MCB you can see that which lights will be operated. And you see 6 ampere 2 MCBs are spare, for future extensions, right? And here you can see that, so it's written C, means that you will have so double core, so it means that you will have two wires, and each wire will be of 1.5 mm square size. So the 2 into 1.5 has that meaning. Okay, and so 2 into 4 means you will have two wires of 4 mm square and one wire of 2.5 mm square. So it's a 3-phase wire, right? This is how you read the electrical drawings. Okay, so this is all the information that is required for the electrical wiring, right? So as an engineer you have to understand the basic things, right? So you cannot go and do wiring at the site, right? So the electricians will do that. Only thing is that you have to understand the drawing and how all the wiring is done, right? So the concept you have to learn. Okay.